Hey, this is Steve Domenico in the Room podcast with a very, very special guest. For the first time talking to this gentleman, I have Nate, the Mule White on, fighting next Saturday night for NEF 42. The dude's 4-0. He's going for his 5th win and 5th finish. Brother, what's up, man? Welcome to the show.
What's up? Thanks for having me, man. Pleasure.
Dude, first time talking to you. I've met you at a couple of shows. I've seen you fight at a couple of NEF shows. Dude, let's talk about this, man. Your 5th fight in less than a year. You jumped out of the gate. NEF 38 back in April of 2019. You fought on every NEF card since then. And then we're on the big one in February. What's going on, brother? And how's all this fighting going for you?
Man, I love it. At my first fight, it was like a tester, see if I really wanted to do it. And after that, man, it's just kind of stuck, And then we got the nickname the Mule. We just rolled with that and rolled into the Mule train. So the train ain't stopping.
So is the Mule nickname, is that because, was the name given to you before your first fight, or was it given to you as the process was going?
It was given me before, actually. Like right before when I decided I wanted to fight. I was hanging out with my friend Ethan. We went and saw the movie The Mule with Clint Eastwood, and he's like, "Dude, that's you." I was like, I don't traffic drugs, dude." He's like, "No, you're just a hardworking, unskilled laborer." I was like, the shoe fits wear it, so
excellent.
We stuck with that.
Excellent. Well, it's sticking, man. When I hear them announce your name at the NEF fights, man, it gets the crowd going, man, and it's a good piece to talk about how we got that name. Keep it going, man, because you are on a process here, brother. You're finishing people. You're fighting every couple of months, and you got a home at NEF. How did you get into the NEF family, and how did you pick them as the promotion that you're gonna, your home base, basically?
Well, one is, I just like what they're doing over there at NEF. They're always trying to one-up themselves or just doing whatever they can to make the show better. And I really admire that. Matt Peterson and Nick DeSalvo, they just do an awesome job. How I got into it is, I wrestled throughout high school. I didn't end up going to college, and I was getting bored. And I remember seeing a couple of my friends, Caleb Austin and Eddie Garache. I helped train with them for their first fights. And I just remember doing that, and I was of age now, so I just I hit up Matt Peterson, asked him if I could get a fight, and he hooked me up.
And the rest is history. You've been on a tear for the last 8.5 months, and we're going into that 9-month fighting for NEF 42, the first card of the year for them. A huge card, a lot of big fights on there. Plus you got, is your coach fighting on there also?
Yeah, Jesse Erickson.
So how's
He's fighting Josh Harvey.
Excellent. Now, have you fought on, I know he fought on the Dylan Lockhart. Didn't he fight Dylan Lockhart?
Yeah, he fought Dylan Lockhart the same night that I fought Justin Kangas.
Awesome. So second time around, you're fighting on the same card. How's it feel to be in training camp with your coach and fighting on the same card again?
Man, it's awesome. But with Jesse, it's like, you don't see the difference because Jesse trains hard all the time. Outside of training camp, inside training camp, it's all the same. The dude's a workhorse. Just goes hard all the time. He's a true martial artist.
Well, you talked about NEF and the process and all the good things they're doing. I mean, they're putting out, great social media pieces on here. I just saw them release one on Jesse and, his opponent there, Josh. And, they're really highlighting these fighters. I've seen write-ups on you in the past fights. I'm sure there's going to be other things. A lot of Amis in the game they're giving a lot of exposure to. And you're getting a lot because you're 4-0, dude. You're grounded, pounding people to death. I mean, from your first fight at NEF 38, you started at 145 pounds, featherweight, correct?
Yeah.
How did you...
Well, my first fight was scheduled for 145, but the week of the fight I was told that my opponent was having a tough weight cut. So I was like, whatever. 55, we'll fight at 55. So we fought at 55. I finished that fight quick, 47, 48 seconds, something like that. And then My second fight, I believe, was at 155. Again, my second fight, third fight, my bad.
Yep, yep.
I don't really, that was another catch weight, I believe. And then my last fight was at 175.
Whoa! So, all right,
Yeah.
now is this because the opponent, you late notice? Why is the fluctuating in weight here?
A lot of it's short notice fights.
Yeah.
I just want to get on the card. Some of this, picking the right opponents. I'm not rushing my career whatsoever. I'm 19 years old. I've no need to, chase after a belt right now. I have plenty of time to go chase a belt. Yeah, right now it's just a learning process. Taking the right steps at the right time and not rushing anything.
Excellent. Well, you've got a great coach there, a veteran there, and a lot of great fighters in that camp that, bring you along. You're 19 years old, dude. You started this, what? Were you 18 when you started your fighting career or just turned 19?
I just turned 19.
Excellent,
Yeah.
man. So, all right, that feeling. I mean, now you're a veteran now. I know it's only been 8 months, but this is going to be your fifth fight. From the first training camp to this fifth training camp we're in, what's the difference? What do you what have you picked up and kind of what have you learned as far as the game and getting to that cage?
I've learned that no matter what, you can always train. You don't have to be at practice per se every day. I go to the gym every day to run, to hit the heavy bag, but I'm not always at CMBJJ. I do a lot of training here in Rumford. Just whatever I can get in. But every day I'm hitting the gym.
Excellent. Well, what are some of the other camps? You do some cross training because that's really popular in the New England area. I know you're in Maine and stuff like that. I don't hear, I'm still getting to know all the gyms there, but I'm sure there's a lot of, moving parts there and a lot of different looks that you're getting from other camps around, right?
Yeah, I only work with 2 gyms right now, and CM's my main gym. Those are my guys.
Yep.
And I also work with Jason Eric Bell at Famoso BJJ in Rumford. Man, that guy works with me. A lot of privates, a lot of one-on-one help. The dude knows what he's talking about, and he definitely deserves credit for what he does.
Excellent. Well, dude, I mean, your fights. I'm watching your fights. I mean, you're ground and pounding people. You're not submission them. I mean, but the submissions look like they're there. But it looks like you want to beat the hell out of them before the end of the fight. Like, what's going on? What is your preference? Or are you just a well-rounded fighter? Because it seems like you're coming out of 2 BJJ schools primarily, but you're beating people up there with ground and pound. Is it the BJJ that's getting them to the ground and controlling them there so you can land them heavy strikes and then these fights?
Well, I wrestled my whole life, so my hips, my positioning on the ground, that's like home.
Yeah.
I'm not. If I'm on the ground, the other person's in bad position. I don't care who it is. But I definitely could attempt for a submission, but there's no need to when you throw a couple punches.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people waste too much time trying to go for submissions when they could just posture up. And it's hard. It's hard to defend punches when you're on your back. So that's and it's been given to me.
Yeah.
My opponents really haven't put themselves in good positions. I probably could have finished my last fight with a rear naked choke, but I'd definitely rather finish with a TKO.
Well, that last fight, that was your heaviest fight at 175. You were ragdolling that guy. I mean, you you were ragdolling him in there. I mean, you look big in that. I mean, I watched that last fight. I go, look at it, and I seen that it was 175 pounds. I was like, it must have been like a late notice. But you ragdolled him. So you're fighting from, 145 where you want to be, but, taking catch weights. Where do you want to be? Where is your body? I know you're 19 years old. You're a real tall dude. Where do you think you'll eventually settle in these weight classes?
145 is like the weight class I should be at, 100%. I can get down to 45 easy.
Excellent. Well, coming from the wrestling background, I mean, you guys are known for being able to cut the weight and get to that weight and do it in a really good, a real healthy way. You know what I mean? So, dude, as far as who you're fighting now at, NEF 42, you're fighting a dude that's pretty good on the ground, a veteran. Dude's got a lot. He's got like 3 or 4 times the fight you do. A pretty good name in the circuit. Been around, fought a lot of tough dudes, man. What are you thinking about this matchup, and how you feeling about his game against yours?
Yeah, it's just another fight. I'm not too worried about it. Can go in there and do the same thing I've done with the other four guys. You can't think about it too much. You obviously have to stay smart about it. Be careful, but if you think about it too much, you'll just psych yourself out. I'm in there having fun, beating these dudes up, and I plan on continuing to do that.
Excellent. Well, I like to hear the continue, man, because we need like beasts like you finishing fights and big guys, 6 feet, who can go up and down and wait and get the work done there. And having a wrestling base, man, you're a worker, worker to the grind. I love it, dude. As far as fighting at Neff again, your fifth fight, you must be a pretty popular dude. Then, what's it like, fighting? I mean, how far are you away from where this is taking place?
From Portland, I'm about 2 hours from there.
Okay. Well, Maine.
But what's that?
I was gonna say Maine's huge. 2 hours is like down the street.
Yeah, literally. Honestly, like I'm like an hour from Auburn, Lewiston, and it's like, that's close.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's awesome. The excitement and the crowd of NEF, dude, there's just nothing like it. It's unbelievable.
Excellent. And they're fighting at a whole new place, the Mule Auditorium. Correct?
Yeah, from the pictures I've seen, this place is sick.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm pumped to be on this card. The main event, dude, with Manny Bermudez and Bruce Boynton.
Yeah.
Dude, it's unbelievable. I'm privileged to be on this card.
Yeah, and being in an auditorium, I mean, the sound is just gonna float and just absorb and just boom, 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 boom. Man, dude, I can't wait, man. I'm gonna be at the show watching it. I think it's gonna be my third time watching you operate, my friend. So we got a week left. Dude. I know you got plans over the weekend. I mean, you're in the armed service. You fight for us, for our country, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the Maine National Guard as a military police officer.
So how do you fit that in? I know to schedule this interview, you're going away for the weekend. Dude, how do you fit all this fighting in and everything, family, all the stuff into your life here?
Man, I put my nose to the grindstone and work. I can't sit around the house. I hate it. I have to be doing something at all times. So, I mean, this weekend I'd probably rather be training for the fight, but I got a good opportunity. I'm going up for Soldier of the Year for my company this weekend. So, one out of three people. I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing.
Awesome, brother. Congratulations on it all, my man. Good things for you, bro. Well, last thing before I let you go, I know you're only 19. You're going to be grinding, and you're only 19. It's going to be a fifth AMB fight, and you've been fighting every couple of months. How many fights you're going to try to get in this year? I mean, how active you going to be in 2020?
Every fight.
Hey, I mean, I don't know what the record is for consecutive NEF cards somebody's on, but I mean, you must be in there somewhere.
Oh, I have to be, especially for 1 year, man.
Exactly.
I don't know any. In April it'll be my sixth. Would be my sixth fight.
Yeah.
I don't know any that's gone 6-0 in a year. So
you're going to be like the franchise face for them. They're going to have you on the bulletin boards all the time when they have the NEF posters, man. It's coming, brother. Good for you, man. Staying active and staying on the grind, dude. I love it, man. New amateurs and doing it. Last thing before I let you go, Nate. Shout outs, thank yous, anything you want to say out there to your, whoever's supporting you. And last words about this fight before I let you go.
All right, so I'd like to thank NEF for always giving me the opportunity. Man, I just can't thank them enough. Matt Peterson, Nick DeSalvo, Antonio Fernandez, David Pitts, the setup crew, all of them, man. They all put it together. I'd like to thank my team, CMBJJ, my friends, family, fans, all of them. I'd also like to thank I got this new drink, Jocko Discipline Go from Origin Labs, right in Farmington, Maine. Dude, this stuff's legit. This no sugar, nothing bad in it. Dude, stuff's good. They don't even sponsor me. I just like this stuff. It's good.
Well, they will now.
Yeah.
They will now.
And on the fight, I'm gonna go in there, put on another show for you guys. I expect to come see you afterwards.
Oh, definitely. I'll have my post-fight little camera ready for an interview there on the side of the cage. So, dude, last thing, social media, because there's a couple of you Nate Whites floating around that fight. There's a Muay Thai, and that's you killing people in MMA. And I want to get the right thing right. So yell out your social media, how we get in touch with you.
All right, Instagram is Nate White 25. Snapchat, Nate W 2121 MV, and Facebook is Nathan White. You can find me all there.
And it's Nate the Mule White too, so there's only one of those around, man. Great.
Yeah,
name.
there's only one mule.
Awesome, Nate. Well, Nate, thanks a lot, man, for calling in, and I know you got a big weekend coming and a fight down the road there. So thanks for calling in, man. It was a pleasure, finally talking to you and finding out, a little bit about you.
Man, the pleasure's all mine. I love your content. I love what you're doing. You're a great ambassador for fighters.
Awesome, my man. Well, here we go. Nate the Mule White fighting next Saturday night, NEF 42, February 8th, against Brian Costco. A big, huge fight for this kid. His 5th fight in less than a year, going for his 5th finish. Nate White, thanks, man, and we'll see you next Saturday at NEF 42.
Thank you.
Boom.